fun of me. And it's like, bro, I couldn't even do nothing. Like I couldn't even change anything. You know what I mean? Like there was nothing I could do about it. So it was just like very frustrating. And with all the shit that was going on in my personal life, I was just not doing well. And then, you know, fast forward, we play, you know, Jenna and all them and YPK, and I'm just trying my best. Again, I have to be the big, and you guys have to remember, I never played real basketball. I have only played like pickup basketball my whole life. Like I played like when I was a kid, you know, like intramural, and like I played a little bit of travel, whatever, but I never played like legit basketball. Like I never played high school basketball. I never played college basketball. I don't know a lot of, like, I know pretty much all the rules, but it's not like I know like everything, you know what I mean? Like I know as much as what I would learn playing pickup. So it's like, you know, I'm playing with them and Jenna's saying something, you know, Jenna's being Jenna. And the refs aren't saying nothing. So I'm thinking she's just being Jenna, right? Like I'm thinking I'm not doing nothing wrong. The ref's not saying nothing. Like she's just being Jenna. Okay, cool. So I continue to just play how I'm playing. Like I'm trying to play tough because I'm literally the biggest person on my team, you know? And so I'm trying my best. And I'm not that big, guys. I'm not that big. I might be like a little bit like, you know, like muscle big, but I'm not a large person. So, you know, like I continue, and after, you know, YPK gets injured, he tried to say it's me. I didn't even touch him. Like I went back to watch the footage so many times. He already had an injury before he came. He was already injured before he came in there. You know, he ended up getting more injured, or I guess, okay, it happens. It's basketball, man. It happens. There's injuries. Like I'm injured right now. It happens. There's injuries, right? And so, but then I get like all of YPK's people coming at me. He said some crazy shit. We're good now, but like he said some crazy shit. Like I think he called me a bitch or something on the internet, like in his live stream reacting to it. And I was just like, bro, like we were friends. Like why are you talking like that about me? You know what I mean? Like we were friends. I even came to try to find you at the end to make sure you were okay. And we were friends. And so he said something like that, and I was just like, dang, bro, like you got all your people coming at me now. Like I didn't do nothing, you know, like you were already hurt. You decided to play and you got more hurt. It wasn't me. Like stop putting it on me, you know? And then after that, Jenna starts saying some shit. And I'm like, bro, I can't catch a break. Like, and again, it's basketball, man. It's basketball. And nothing I ever did was I wasn't intentionally doing nothing. I was just trying to play my best. I was trying to do my best in a situation that was not a good situation, okay? And I was just doing my best, okay? And so then I have that, and I'm like, bro, I really can't catch a break. And, you know, like, fast forward again, continue, like, I just keep trying to get myself back on track. At some point, I was like, I don't even want to make content no more. I don't even want to be part of this no more. I don't want to be in the basketball space. It's just too much drama. These people are just not the people that they put on the internet. They're not the same. They're not in real life. They're not the same. I'm not going to say who, but a lot of these people are not the same. There are some good ones. Okay. Love Cash. I love Cash. Love Flight. Great guys. Great people. Like through and through, great people. Okay. But there are some people that are just not great people. They're just not. They're not nice people. If you knew them in real life, you wouldn't like them. Okay. And so, yeah, so continue, I'm telling myself, I don't want to be part of this. I just want to get out of this. I'm trying to figure out how do I get out of sports. I don't want to be in sports no more. I don't like it. It's not fun. people like the internet is a mean place, you know, like I don't want to do it. Obviously I came back to it. I want to do it again. But at that time I was just like, I don't want to do this shit no more. Like I'm over it. I'm over feeling like this every day. Like I'm over having people say crazy shit to me every day when I'm just over here blessed to be able to be on a court. Like I don't think you guys understand. I will get back to some of these comments, by the way. I'm seeing them come in, but I will get back to them. But I don't think you guys understand. Like I was born disabled. Like I am not supposed to be playing sports. I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing. I was born disabled. My feet were completely turned in. Okay. If my parents did not take me to Shriners Hospital, my feet, I would not be walking. Like if they did not take me to Shriners Hospital, who literally paid for everything and took care of my feet, right? Like if Shriners Hospital didn't take me in and say, hey, we're gonna fix your feet for free, I would not be walking right now. Like I would not be doing what I'm doing. Okay. So, you know, I'm very blessed. I feel very blessed to even be able to get on a court. I feel blessed to be able to play. I feel blessed to be able to do any type of physical activity. Like for me, like it's just a blessing to be here. So like, I'm just happy to be here, man. You know, so it's like, you know, having people every day come at you, be like, oh, like you're trash or this. I'm like, I don't know. Like, okay, I'm trash, but I'm so happy to be on a court. You know, like I'm just happy to be here. Like you're telling me I'm trash. Like I'm just happy like that I can walk, you know? So, people were going crazy and it just got too much for me. Like it really got too much for me. I felt just like every day I just felt overwhelmed. I didn't want to really participate. I was trying to find my out. I was trying to find my way to a different type of content. I thought maybe I could switch to some motivational content. So I decided I would walk across the country because I was like, you know what? I was born disabled. I wasn't supposed to walk. So what if I walk across the country with a basketball hoop? You know, since basketball was a really big part of my life, like why don't I just walk across the country with a basketball hoop and try to inspire people to achieve anything that they want to achieve? You know, like if I can walk across the country with a basketball hoop and I wasn't even supposed to walk, then you can do anything, right? That was my thought process. I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and try to motivate people and inspire people to go and do whatever they want in life. So that was my next path. And I was like, this is how I'm gonna get out of doing just basketball content. Like, this is how I'm gonna do it. So I started doing it and then I got very sick. So literally like probably from day one, I started trying to walk across the country and I had a fever every day. I would wake up sweating every night, like just like cold sweats every night. As time progressed, my neck was like hurting so bad. I would have like this pounding feeling in my neck every single day. My arm would go numb. I felt like I was like so anxious. Like my body felt like I was like over like this. My heart was racing every day. Like it was bad. Like I don't know what was going on with me. I started like having like sinus infection. I thought I had like the flu, right? Like I would have like sinus problems, like infections, I guess. I didn't know it was infections at the time, but I would have sinus infections. And so I would just have like these flu-like symptoms nonstop. I didn't know what was wrong. I just was sick. Okay. And so I basically just kept walking though, because I was like, fuck it. There's nothing I can do. I was taking NyQuil, Dayquil, Mucinex, like everything I could take. I was taking vitamins. I'm like, I just have to keep going. Like, I don't know what else to do. I bought this $50,000 or $60,000 trailer. Like, you know, I have to walk across the country now. Like, I have this shit, all the shit we need. I got it. Like, now I got to go. I'm trying to push myself through it. I'm trying to like, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. At this point, by the way, I forgot to mention, like, my grandma had already passed. So I was hurting. You know, my grandma had just passed and I'm trying to do this shit and I'm like mentally like trying to pull myself out. I'm thinking maybe this will help pull me out. And so I'm sick the whole time. And finally, I'm just like, you know what? We have to go back to Philly. I got to check what's wrong with me because like, this is crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on with me, you know? So we go back to Philly I go to the doctor. He's like, no, you just have a neck strain. Like, what you're doing is crazy. You shouldn't be doing this. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't have a neck strain. Like, I know, why would I have a fever if it was just a neck strain? You know? So I tell him this. I'm like, okay, like, can you do other testing? He tells me no. He's like, no, you're fine. Don't worry. I'm like, bro, I don't feel fine. Like, can you please check? He said no. So I ended up going to the hospital after I left his office because I was just like, if he doesn't want to help me, I'm going to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital and they do some like basic vitals and shit. They check. They're like, honestly, we don't know. Like you maybe have an infection, but that's probably about it. So they gave me some, antibiotics. They put me on my way and I continue. A month later, I'm still sick. I'm like, okay, why am I still sick? What is wrong with me that I'm still sick? So we go back again because I'm like, I wake up one night crying, like literally crying so bad. We were like 1 day away from Arizona. We had walked all of California. We were 1 day away from Arizona. And I'm like bawling my eyes out. I wake up, it's like 2 a.m. I'm in so much pain. I can't sleep. I feel like shit. I'm sweating so bad. It's just so bad, man. So bad. Okay. And I wake up and I'm like, I have to go back. Like, I have to go back. I got to go back to the doctor. I don't know what's wrong with me, but something is really wrong with me and I have to go back. And we go back to California and it was like, or we go back to Pennsylvania. I go to the doctor. Maud's mom is like, hey, check your thyroid. Check your thyroid. Maybe something is wrong with your thyroid. I check my thyroid. My thyroid is at the highest point that it could be producing hormone. It's at the max amount. Okay? It's not supposed to do that. So we check my thyroid and they're like, yeah, you have Graves' disease. And I'm like, okay, so is that the problem? Is that why I've been sick? They're like, that wouldn't cause your infections though. Like, it might make your immune system lower, but that wouldn't cause your infections. Yeah. So at this point, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with me? I come to find out my sinus. The reason I was having so many infections, the Graves' disease is bad. Okay, Graves' disease on its own was bad. All right. So Graves' disease, the way it works is this: your thyroid produces a certain amount of hormone. Okay, it controls your whole body. It basically keeps your whole body functioning. My thyroid was producing too much. Okay, in the short term, Graves' disease is like manageable. Like, it's okay. Or not manageable, but in the short term, it's like it's not going to crazy impact you in the short term. In the long term, it's very problematic. Like, very problematic. You can have like heart problems from it, bone problems from it, your anxiety, like you can literally, your whole nervous system will be fucked up. Okay, everything will be fucked up from this problem. So Graves' disease long term is really, really bad. Short term, it's like metabolism is faster, but your whole body is moving fast. So you have to think of it this way: like, you're producing so much hormone that your body is moving like this. And at some point, it's going to move so fast that it's like tires itself out completely and it doesn't function anymore. So basically, I had this disease and I'm like, okay, how do we solve the disease? They put me on medication. I took a week of this medication and I flipped completely opposite direction. I started producing no hormone. Okay. And they took me off the medication. Then I had to like figure it out. So I did that for like a year and a half. I was figuring it out, got that under control. Now we're good. It still fluctuates, but we're a lot better than we were. So it probably is in remission, but I'll have this for the rest of my life. Like, I will never not have this. It'll just come out when it wants to come out and it'll go when it wants to go. And, we'll have to figure that out as it comes. But essentially, after I figured out that I also, 2 years ago, when I deviated my septum, I didn't know I deviated my septum, but 2 years ago, I was playing basketball and I got smacked in the face by a big guy. It's on the internet somewhere. You can go see it. And I got smacked in the face and I had basically deviated my septum. So When that happened, I just was getting sinus infection after sinus infection after sinus infection, like nonstop, just back to back to back to back. Every time I would take the antibiotic, it would fix, and then a couple days later, I would have sinus infection again. Okay, so that was what was causing all like fever and everything.